redoing my room, my bookshelves have been an actual mess. So the final touch that my room has been needing is me to reorganize these bookshelves because it's a mess and it's been bothering me so much. And as somebody who loves reading, I like my books to be cute and organized. So today I'm gonna dedicate my day to reorganizing these bookshelves. I have four big places that I place my books, but we have, of course, my big bookshelf, which you can already see
is disastrous.
And then next to my bed, I have my nightstand, but it's really just a bookshelf. That's a small rotating bookshelf. That I want to put like my TBR books on. And then I have a little hanging bookshelf by my TV, and I just put like little series in there. But really the majority of my books go into that shelf or my nightstand. And then the one that I have in my dorm is my TBR cart, which is this is what it looks like. And this is also where I would put my books that I have on my TBR. But what I have right now is enough space, so I don't need to get the TBR cart immediately. But once I start buying more books, it's gonna have to come home. Let's organize because I'm sick of the chaos. I think step one is gonna be emptying out all my bookshelves. This is gonna take a minute. Clearing that out took entirely too long because I've been storing crap and trash and just random things that don't have a place back there for years, but it's finally decluttered and I feel so good. But we still have 2 more book homes that we need to declutter, which is definitely not as bad as the bookshelf, so we're good. All right, all of our books are out. Step 2 is just organizing all of them. I don't know how I want to organize them yet. I think I'm going to organize them either by series, by author, or by if I've read them or not. I think I'm going to stick with probably series and authors. I don't know. I'm not that specific. I don't care that much. I just want it to look good in my room, to be honest. I'm still kind of going on the same idea of making this my TBR little spinny shelf cart. And then up there, I'll probably put some cute either series or just books that look really pretty together. Like if I want to do a little rainbow, I could do like red, orange, yellow, or whatever matches, or maybe green, because green is the vibe of my room. So I could do like greens and yellows, and I don't know. We'll figure that out later. And then in there, I'll just put whatever's left over, but still make it like organized by author or series or whatever it may be. I think first we're just gonna organize them by series because they are not organized. I'm pretty sure these are all the books that I own, which is crazy. It's actually not that much now that I see them all laid out. I definitely thought I had more, which means that I can go buy more. I mean,
I'm gonna take it personally.
I have Anna Wong here, so I'm just gonna grab all of her books and just stack them somewhere. I'm so excited that summer's coming up. I have been waiting for summer since winter started. I don't know, I always dread summer when it's actually here, but whenever it's coming or whenever winter's here, I just can't wait for it to be summer. And then same thing with fall and winter. Like, I want all the seasons before they come. But I'm literally so excited for summer, and this summer is gonna be such a good summer because I am getting into like my curly hair era. My hair is red now. I'm getting into gold jewelry, which I want to talk to you guys about. I have been a silver girly all my life because it's just safe. Like, I feel like with silver you can get something that will tarnish but it'll still look silver, so you like don't have to worry about it. And then silver, I always feel like silver is like a little bit cheaper, so I always went for silver. But recently I've been getting into gold. Game changer. It looks so beautiful with my skin, and I'm so happy that I finally listened to the girlies because gold is literally perfection. I am so obsessed with gold. I recently got some new gold pieces that I am so in love with. I am so in love with them. They literally bring out all of the warm tones in my skin and just make my skin look so beautiful. And it also makes me feel so luxurious and even look a little bit luxurious. And I just, oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. I cannot stop buying gold jewelry, especially from Ana Luisa. I love Ana Luisa. They recently sent me these beautiful gold earrings. I've been wearing them every day for like the past few weeks. Oh my gosh, they are so pretty. I wear them in the shower, I wear them in the pool, I wear them everywhere, and I sleep in them too, and they do not tarnish, which is literally what I've been looking for. A price-friendly gold piece that doesn't tarnish, doesn't bother my ears, because I have really sensitive skin, so whenever something is cheaper, it kind of really, it messes with my skin. You know, if you know, you know. So I've been on the hunt for, again, something that doesn't tarnish, something that's pretty in gold, and something that doesn't affect my ears, and I have finally found it. I finally found it. I'm so grateful to Ana Luisa. I also got an anklet from them, which I'm so obsessed with. Both of these pieces are literally completing my summer beautiful vibe. I'm so obsessed with them. And I feel like with these gold earrings, they're so perfect because I can just pair them with something so simple. Like the other day I went to dinner and I had a very simple outfit. Like my hair was slicked back and I had a really simple outfit, but I wanted to elevate the outfit a little bit because I was going to dinner. Like I wanted to look cute, luxury, you know? I popped on these earrings. Yeah, it just added that like needed touch. And you don't realize how important jewelry is to your outfit until you actually incorporate it, and I'm glad I'm learning that now. And then the thing about Ana Luisa is that it's not only sustainable, it's also carbon neutral and really price friendly, which is again what I've been looking for. I didn't want to spend like hundreds of thousands of dollars on gold jewelry because I'm somebody who likes to switch out my jewelry frequently, and I didn't want to get stuck with like, you know, $1,000 pair of earrings, you know? So I'm so glad that I finally found something that is budget friendly. And they're also just really good quality. Like these earrings are super lightweight. They don't drag my ears down like I would have thought they would because they are so big. They sit on my ears so nicely and they don't drag it down. You know what I'm talking about? Like when you wear really big hoop earrings or just really big earrings in general and they drag you down. That's why I've always avoided those, but I wanted to take like, you know, I wanted to take a little leap of faith, and I'm so glad I did because they're so perfect. Like I'm so obsessed. And as much as I want to, I'm not gonna gatekeep. There's a link in the description box if you guys want to get 20% off anything from Ana Luisa. And I feel like it's just the perfect little gift for yourself or somebody else, especially with summer coming up and we're looking for some new jewelry. I know us girlies are looking for some new gold jewelry. I got y'all. I got the grip. Like, you know, I love y'all. You know, I'm not gonna gatekeep. So the link is in my description for 20% off. But I'm still organizing these books. Like, this is like whenever I crochet, I literally cannot talk and do things at the same time. I have done nothing but like switch out the books in my hands. I always love reorganizing all my books because it makes me remember what books I have, and then it gets me excited to read new books. It never really works though because I never actually read the books. It's a nice reminder to know that I have all these books. And it also just makes me remember all of the good books I read. Like Finley Donovan is Killing It is such an underrated book. Like nobody talks about this book. I've heard one person talk about this book and I read it and it was 5 stars. It was so good. It's like a cozy mystery thriller vibe, and I'm not gonna lie, like I was a little bit scared. It is very like lighthearted, cozy type of mystery, but like I was a little bit scared when I read it. Like I was reading it at night and I was like I was a little scared. But also The Other Woman, I got this book from Half Price Books. This was another like leap of faith. I just grabbed it and I was like, I'm gonna just read it. It was when I first started reading, so I wasn't like corrupted with book talk books yet, so I was really excited to read that, and it was actually really good. I think I rated that 5 stars, but again, I read that when I first started reading, so if I were to reread it, I probably wouldn't rate it that high, but you know, it was a time. It's so weird to think that these are the same authors. I can't. I've never read this, but like from what I hear. Oh my gosh, I need to continue this series. This is so good. These are basically fairy tale retellings. This one is about Belle from Beauty and the Beast, and they're like fae fantasy princess retelling, and they're so magical. Oh, this one is so good. I can't wait to read the rest of them. I just always forget until I see it. This one is Curse of the Wolf King. I think I gave it like 4.5 stars. It was so good. I ate it up. I just loved the, what's the word I'm looking for? Like princess, like enchanted kind of vibes that it gives you. It's so cozy and just like kind of nostalgic in a way. It's like I'm rewatching my fairy tales as an adult. Like I love it so much. My literal pride and joy. This book was so beautiful. to be in this phase of my life again, but only fourth wing. I'm kind of reading Iron Flame right now, and like, I don't know, I started the audiobook like a month ago and I have not touched it since. I'm just kind of still stuck here. I haven't touched Iron Flame yet. And plus, look how thick Iron Flame is. I can't. It's so thick. And then my books are also not the same size, which hurt me so bad because I paid so much for Iron Flame to be paperback and they're not even the same size. That one hurt a little bit, I'm not gonna lie, but you know. Okay, bookshelf is done. As you can kind of see, I will show you guys in detail at the end. And the amount of books I have left, because I really went in on the bookshelf, I don't have that many books left. I have to buy more books.
No!
So I think what I'm gonna do is do the nightstand TBR cart last. Not cart, I keep calling it cart. Book spinny shelf last, because I don't care to fill that up fully because nobody sees it. It's on the side of my bed where nobody really sees anyways. So I'm not in any particular rush to fill that one up. However, I do want to fill up my floating bookshelves and then the ones that are under my TV, because those will be seen by everyone. So I want to make sure that those are full. So that's what I'm going to tackle next. I think I'm going to start with, I don't know. I'm just going to start. I kind of went by color coordination, which y'all might hate me for that. A lot of people hate organizing books by colors, but most of my actual books that need to be organized are on my bookshelf, and then the rest are just random standalones or just books that I don't have the series to. So I just kind of color organized it. I don't know, but we barely have any left to put in here, so I'm gonna put all those in there. And I originally wanted these to be full of books that are on my immediate TBR, but I really wanted this side of my room to look more aesthetic, which consisted of a lot of my immediate TBR books, and this side doesn't get seen by anybody, so I don't mind if it's not perfect. So I'm gonna go through and put all the rest of my books into here, and then we can do the final reveal, which I'm so excited to show you guys because it looks so good. It brings so much color into my room, which is what I've been needing. Okay, my bookshelves are beautifully organized. I'm so excited to show you guys. I love the way everything turned out, and I'm so happy that I actually have a bunch of extra space to get new books, because we still have a whole TBR cart to fill up and we didn't even fill all of that up. So new books on the way. I'm so excited. I was really nervous when I was redoing my room because I was so nervous that I wouldn't have enough space for my books and my yarn, but I did it in a way that worked out well for both. So I'm so excited to show you guys my bookshelves and then also my completed room. I'm not sure if that video is out yet, but I mean, you kind of got a sneak peek today. Like, it looks good, huh? It looks good, huh? I know. But I'm gonna start off by showing you guys the big, beautiful bookshelf. This one, okay, let me show you. So here is the shelf from afar. I feel like the only thing that's missing is its little TBR cart friend that would go right there. Not my yoga mat, but my TBR cart would go right there, and it would go so perfectly with the two of them paired together. But you know, that's at my dorm, and plus we don't even have the books to fill that up. But let me go into detail on what's on each shelf. So at the very top, I just put some decorations. I put my little vase, a little basket that I use for my markets. I went ahead and just filled it up with some pink yarn because I feel like that matches the aesthetic of the shelf. And then of course you always have to have a hanging plant on your bookshelf. And then up top, there's no specific order on what I did and why I did it. I just kind of paired it by authors and series, and I wanted the top half of my bookshelf to be colorful and then the bottom half to be darker. So that's what I did here. I have my jewelry box as kind of like a little filler space because I don't want to just have books lined across. I feel like it's more fun when you have little decorations in your bookshelves. So I have my little jewelry box, and then I have some books on top and books on the sides that are just really pretty and so colorful and beautiful. Like, it's giving me summer vibes. And then the next shelf is very similar. I have all of these books, which I've read most of these. I haven't finished that series and I haven't even started that series, but I'm pretty sure I've read everything up there, and then I've read all of those. So Most of the books on these shelves are books that I've read already or books that I just don't really plan on reading anytime soon. But I have my Twisted series here. I feel like it's kind of blank in the back, but I feel like when I get more books, maybe I'll line the back with more colorful books. But as of right now, this is what I have going on. And then I have my Windy City series, which I'm still building. I haven't started this yet, but I'm so excited to start it. I actually found these two at Half Price Books, which I'm so happy about. And then this one, my boyfriend's little sister bought me for my birthday. So I'm really, really excited to get into this series. Everybody loves it and I can't wait. And then moving down, another colorful shelf. Again, there's no particular order because we literally have fantasy mixed in with rom-coms. So I don't really have like a specific order on why I put books where. I just kind of went by color. So I have my ACOTAR series, which I'm excited to get to, but I don't think I'm ready to commit to this yet, especially because I just finished Fourth Wing and I've only finished the first book and I'm still mourning the first book. So I'm definitely not ready to get into ACOTAR yet. But then I have my Emily Henry books, which she is so perfect for summer reads. I love her books so much. I think I've rated them all over 4 stars. I just love all of her books so much. I have my little crochet cake box, which holds all of my hair stuff. I have some hair bands and some hair ties in here, so if I ever need any, I can just come get them when I need them. And then here I have just some more books, but I think the little cake box really enhanced the color, which I'm so happy about. It looks so pretty. And then we start to get into our Zwork world. So this is a mixture of thrillers, mysteries, dark romance, regular romance. It's just a bunch of different books, but they all kind of have dark covers. So I put them all together. And what I did is I put a layer of books that are flat in the back and then I stacked more books on top of them. So there's books that are under all of these. You just can't see them because they are under the books that are stacked. So I have just a bunch of books. I haven't read all of these for sure. I've read these two. I'm in the middle of this one, but I'm not really that into it. I don't even know if I'm ever gonna get to that. I've read all of the Frida McFadden books that I own. I am in the middle of this series. I love it so much. I've only read the first one, but I'm really excited to get to these 3. Haven't touched that, but I got it from Half Price Books. And then I've read all of these. I love them. 5 stars. I don't even think I've rated any of them below 3 stars, or maybe I haven't rated them under 4. I'm not sure, but I love this series so much. It's definitely my favorite interconnected standalone series, I think. And then I just have a bunch of books in the back as well that kind of follow along the same lines. And then this one is not necessarily all dark books, but just kind of books I didn't really have a place for, and they all kind of have their own colors going on. I tried to do darker books in the back and the lighter ones in the front, but I don't really think I succeeded in that. And I have my Shatter Me series here. And I just did the same thing where I layered the books at the bottom and then put the books on top of them. And then we have a couple of books in those corners. You can't really see them, but I have some books in the corners there. And these are just a bunch of random books that didn't really have any friends. If they do have friends, they're paired together like Colleen Hoover and Jennifer Lynn Barnes, but the rest of them are just kind of by themselves, or they're just spread amongst the rest of my room, and I didn't really care. So this is our finished big bookshelf. I almost just fell. This is our finished big bookshelf. I love the way it turned out. And then if you come over to the right, we have my hanging bookshelves, and then also my media stand where I have more books there. I'm also in the middle of watching Larry's new video and I'm eating it up. But with my hanging shelves, I just did a row of, each row is just different colors, as you can tell. I went for more of like pinks and purples here, whites here, and then just darker books here. I don't have a specific reason for why they're here. They're just based off color. And then I did try to put authors together, but most of it's just kind of all over the place. These are books that are on my TBR, but not necessarily like in the forefront of my mind. I mean, some of them are. Like, I really want to get to Phantasma, and I also am in the middle of Magnolia Parks, and I think that's really it. The rest of these I'm not in any particular rush to get to. But then if we come over here, we have the books that are on my dresser, which I actually had these little book separator things spread further apart, but I didn't have enough books to fill them up, so I just kind of pushed them closer together. And now I have like a little bit of space on the sides, which I will figure out how I want to decorate that. I might like bring these flowers up a little bit, but this is what this is looking like. I went for all blue books because I just had a random stack of blue books, and I was just like, let me just put them here. You know, we have already that rainbow going on. Let's just put some more rainbow vibes going. So I have a bunch of blue books. I've read this series. I've read that. I've read most of the books here, actually. No, I'm lying. I've read these. And in the middle of that one, I'm in the middle of a lot of books, I'm not gonna lie. And then I haven't read any of these. So I feel like the only thing throwing it off is Lights Out because it's so tall. I wish I could just like cut that top of it off, but I didn't have anywhere else to put it, and I didn't have any more blue books. So I just went with it. So here is my little media stand. And then if we come over here, We have my little nightstand. It's a little bit messy. Actually, it's not that messy. It's not as bad as it normally is, I'm not gonna lie. But we have my little spinny nightstand bookshelf, which it spins, and I didn't actually fill up the books in the back. I just have like some random crochet books and some journals back there. But I am gonna face it this way for the most part because this is where all the books are. And these are just randomized books that I've either read or on my TBR. Just the books that were left over. I have my Kindle in there, and then those are all blank. I have like some shelves back there that are blank. So this was all I was able to fill up. These are just all the leftover books, which I'm fine with because nobody sees this shelf anyways besides me. So I don't mind if it's not like super organized and pretty and like color coordinated or anything like that. So I'm actually quite happy with how this turned out. And that is all of my books, all organized, all separated, all nicely put in their homes. I'm so happy I finally got to this because this has been like the last step in my room transformation. For the longest, I think I have like one more step, and then all that stuff is like little tiny details like organizing my drawers and whatnot. But that was really what was holding me back from finishing my room transformation. So I'm so happy that I finally got to it, and I love the way everything turned out. If you guys have read any of the books that I talked about in today's video, let me know what you thought of them. Let me know if I should like bump it up on my TBR or like bump it down on my TBR. Let me know what you guys think. And also don't forget that the link is in my description for some beautiful Ana Luisa pieces. You can get them for 20% off if you use my link. And yeah, I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys soon for our next video. And until then, bye. Love you.